Hi Cosorians, Chef Mia here. Today we'll be making loaded baked potatoes in the air fryer, and then I'm going to teach you how to turn them into loaded mashed potatoes. Subscribe to become a part of the Cosori community and hit the bell icon to receive instant notifications for every new recipe video we upload. Cool, so we're gonna start with scrubbing your potatoes. I know it's kind of a hassle, but for baked potatoes, I highly recommend scrubbing because I'm gonna show you the difference. I've gone ahead and rinsed and scrubbed this potato, and all I've done with this potato is rinse it. So do you see the difference between how much excess dirt is trapped on that potato? It's not necessarily like bad for you, but personally, I think it would be a lot better and more like sanitary, but also better for your health if you've gone ahead and just grabbed the clean scrubby at home. You could use the abrasive side of your sponge, or just use the ones that just literally the green scrubby, and just give it a quick scrub to get the excess dirt off. So it looks like I'm peeling the potato because I'm scrubbing off so much dirt, but the potato skin is still intact. It hasn't broken through at all. So this is really important because you don't want to be eating any extra dirt. And if you don't have a high pressured faucet at home, it's not going to be able to spray off all of that excess dirt. Just going to quickly dry that, pat it dry, and move this off to the side. Look at that. This is all that excess dirt that's been scrubbed off. Don't want to eat that, especially with baked potatoes. It's so nice to have the outer skin of the potato intact. It just gives it that extra texture and flavor. Okay. So for all of these potatoes, we're going to put about a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. This one might have been a little much, so I'm just going to quickly oil this one and go over here. Same thing with this. And the oil really just helps the potato bake faster. Okay, we're going to just mix together the 3 teaspoons of kosher salt and 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. That way everything is even. And we're just gonna sprinkle the seasoning all over your baked potatoes. This way the potato is nicely seasoned on the inside and the outside. Oh, the outside. And then we're gonna flip them and make sure the other side is coated as well. And then the trick for potatoes, for baked potatoes, for it to cook evenly and faster, is we're going to be taking a knife and just cutting a slit down the middle. So you can take a chef's knife or a sharp steak knife like so. Just find the center of the potato and just give it a quick slice. Literally slit the tops of the potatoes, and that way it allows some of the steam to kind of escape from the potato itself. But we're wrapping them in foil, so the entire thing is going to be steamed while we're baking them in the air fryer. Go ahead and wrap it. And using the air fryer, it's just is faster for baked potatoes because you can do 4 baked potatoes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and it'll only take 30 minutes. Sometimes in the traditional oven, it takes about 40 to 45, sometimes an hour, depending on the size of your potatoes. We're using these nice medium-sized russets today. I've already preheated the air fryer. We're gonna preheat to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and you can fit 4 of them in the air fryer at once. Be careful, the sides are hot. And into the air fryer it goes for 30 minutes. And then we'll be able to load them up with all these delicious toppings, and we're ready to go. Awesome, look at how great these potatoes came out. I've unwrapped several of them, but I left these 2 so you can see what it looks like right when it comes out of the fryer. It's got nice crispy skin on the outside, and we're just gonna go ahead and pop these ones open. So it makes it so much easier to open later since you've already cut the tops. And then you can go in and, ooh, yeah, just like that with the steam coming out. And you wanna work a little bit fast here. So I've got a 1/4 cup of whipped salted butter. I'm gonna get that down in here so the butter melts into the potatoes. Yum. Perfect, so we've got the butter right there, and then we're going to go ahead and top it with some cheese. This is about 1/2 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. We're gonna do 1 potato at a time here. And I've already finished, I've pre-baked the bacon earlier, so you're gonna want about 1/2 cup of bacon. This is a cup right here because I have more potatoes, but for those of you making this at home, this recipe makes 4 baked potatoes. So I've got a little bit more than 1/2 cup of bacon here. I'm gonna just nicely load it up because you want it to be nice and loaded. We're making loaded baked potatoes. Then this is optional, but I love sour cream. So we're gonna top it off with some sour cream. Yummy. And then we have some scallions that I chopped up earlier. Yum. You could chop as much as you want. I recommend at least 2 stalks of scallions. And then again, this part's optional, but I've also got some fresh chives just for some extra color and some more flavor all together like this. Yeah, it's a beautiful loaded potato. And we're just gonna go ahead and pop the other ones open. Just again, one more time, like so, because it's easy. You've already cut the tops earlier. And then same thing. We're gonna start with the butter, then the cheese. That way the butter and the cheese melts within the potato. Yum. And give that a nice spread around. Ooh, these are hot potatoes. Don't throw them at anyone. They can't catch it, it's too hot. And then just put some cheese in there, yum. And you could totally replace these toppings with whatever your favorite loaded baked potato toppings are. These are just my personal favorites. I just think the smoky bacon pairs really well with some sharp cheddar cheese. And then you can cool that down with more cheese and some sour cream. And then the best part is if you can't finish all of your baked potatoes tonight, like if it's just 2 of you at home or just 1 of you making this for yourself, you can scoop out the insides of the potatoes, add some cream, and then turn it and add some chicken stock, and you can turn it into loaded baked potato soup. Or you can make loaded mashed potatoes, which is what I'm gonna do really quick just to show you how quick and easy that is. Awesome, so you've got your loaded baked potatoes, but this is also the fun part. There's an extra recipe for today. All the same ingredients with the addition of a 1/4 cup of heavy cream that's heated up. For those of you who can't finish a recipe for potatoes, or if you want loaded mashed potatoes, just go ahead and toss 2 boiled potatoes, or baked potatoes, sorry, into a bowl. We're gonna give it a quick mash with just a fork and the spoon because it breaks apart really easy. It's nice and fluffy on the inside. And we're going to do the same concept. While everything is nice and steamy and hot, you're just gonna add some butter. Get that in there. And then add some cheese. And it's with all the same ingredients that are used for the loaded baked potato, with the addition of this, a 1/4 cup of heavy cream heated up. You don't wanna add the cream all at once. You're just going to mix it really nice and slow into the potatoes, and then just quickly mash everything together. Yeah. The potatoes will begin to absorb the cream. That's why you want it to be heated up so your potatoes don't get cold. And then because you've already seasoned the outside of the potatoes nicely with the kosher salt and the pepper, it's already gonna be nice and seasoned, especially adding in that sharp cheddar cheese. And then we're gonna give it one more final mash. Oh, it smells so good. So either way you eat it, these potatoes will be nice and fluffy and very decadent, very rich in flavor. I'm gonna add in a little bit more cheese. Then we're gonna get that nice smoky, savory bacon in here. Yum. And then also the scallions. Yeah, yum. Everything, a nice toss. All the colors are so pretty. So festive. This is just like the perfect, really quick side dish if you're doing a nice steak dinner, even chicken, or like for the holidays or a big family gathering or a dinner party. These are just so wonderful to use because loaded, like baked potatoes are so versatile. Whatever you have left over, you could make it into mashed potatoes like we are right now, or turn it into soup. You could save the baked potatoes, scoop out the insides and make twice baked potato skins like they do in the restaurants, like at BJ's or our TGI Fridays, and it's just really yummy. Alrighty. Now it's time for my favorite part of the day, the tasting. Ooh, these are some hot potatoes. Let's go. They look so yummy. I'm gonna try the baked potatoes first and then the mashed potatoes. Essentially the same, but different textures. I love baked potatoes. They're such a great side dish and they're very hearty. Just helps you fill up with everything. I really like potato skin. So remember, scrub your potatoes so they're clean. I just love how crispy they are, and the inside potato is so fluffy. And you just get that really sharp cheddar cheese taste, and then the sour cream hits in and everything just melds all together. It's so good. Okay, now for these really fluffy mashed potatoes. Yum. The cream really helps smooth out the texture of the potato. And like I said, if you have a lot left over, you can take the baked potato, turn it into mashed potatoes. You have the mashed potatoes left over, add it into some chicken stock and some heavy cream, and just stir it all together, whisk it until it becomes nice and soup-like, and there you have it. You have loaded baked potato soup, and I love, love, love potatoes. Thank you for watching our video today. I hope you try this recipe out. Let us know what you think in the comments below, but also, what are your favorite ways to eat a potato? Let me know, leave your answers down below, and we'll see you next time. Bye.